October was a crazy month, so we have a ton to fill you guys in on. We had so many ups and downs throughout that month with Asher's birthday, Disney World, and then obviously the bad thing, the miscarriage.
Finding out we're pregnant the first of the month versus towards middle of the month, finding out that I miscarried.
We only did that one video, so we are gonna answer all your questions you guys have that are more in depth today.
Also, before we start these questions, I wanna say I've kind of skimmed over and read, and lots of you are saying like, I'm so sorry for your loss. I'm praying for you. You guys are like an amazing couple. Thank you for keeping God in your faith like first. And it's so nice to say that like in this moment, it like brought us like really even closer to him. Like
where some people drift further apart from him. Yeah.
We just lean more on like believing he has a plan gives us so much more of like hope and feeling and knowing that we'll get to see our like sweet girl in heaven when we get there. I'm gonna start crying if I think about it. That one video is what I think about every time. But I just want to say we appreciate you guys. We love you guys. I try to have answered all you guys because it means so much to me to see all that. I'm gonna start crying talking about it, but let's get into the questions.
How many weeks were you before your miscarriage?
Was I 7 or 8?
I think it was 7.
I was either 7 or 8. It was kind of hard to keep up with it, honestly, because we're really good friends with like our doctors and stuff. So when I went in, I was supposed to be 6 weeks when we first did our first checkup.
Yeah.
And it ended up being 5 weeks. I was so early and everything looked amazing. She was like, the baby's there in a little circle form and everything was looking amazing. What do you want to add?
I was going to add that I think at 6 weeks it started, like we first started having signs of it, but 7 or 8 weeks was when we actually confirmed.
Yeah, it was either 6 or 7 weeks. It was hard to keep up with it all because nothing was for sure. Like, I just knew I was 5 weeks when I went to the doctor, but I don't know if I was like 5 weeks and 5 days because I think I was almost 6 weeks. But
and to clarify, that was the first doctor's appointment when we were confirming that you were pregnant.
Yeah, the first one confirming I was pregnant.
Not the one that was confirming
miscarriage. Yes. Only went to the doctor twice. And the second one wasn't supposed to be a miscarriage one until I started bleeding blood clots. I was supposed to just go in for like my normal checkup. I think I was supposed to be 8 weeks when the day I confirmed. So technically I knew I was miscarrying, but in order for me to go in and confirm, I was like right at the 8-week mark when I confirmed that we had miscarried our little one.
How are you feeling after everything? I find out I'm pregnant yesterday. Well, first off, congratulations.
Congratulations.
That's so exciting.
I'm feeling better. Obviously, I have my moments. You have your moments. Like, we both go through things, but every day makes, I feel like, better for me. Like, I'm still gonna have awful days and probably for the rest of my life. I mean, I feel like every woman that's went through a miscarriage has like really, really bad days. But I think since it's been a month since it really started now that my body's kind of like feeling better, understanding not why, but like understanding how to function finally again.
I'll also add that like it's busy season for like work, so there's a lot distracting us from thinking about any of that.
There is a lot, and like having Asher
who's
here.
Walking now,
oh my gosh,
and that takes a lot of effort.
A lot of effort.
To chase him down before he gets up the stairs every single day.
Every single day. But I'm feeling better. Of course, like it's always going to be there. It's always going to be part of me.
Are you going to try for baby number 3?
Yes, we are going to. But not right now.
Yes.
We really are just giving time for the holidays to roll over. Really get my body in check and make sure everything's 100%.
We also have some other things that we want done before.
We have a lot going on behind the camera still.
It just doesn't seem to be like on our mind or on our hearts that's like something we want right now.
Yeah. As much as I'd want it to be, like I want to be pregnant so bad right now. But I know I need to make sure first that I'm 100% better. I want to be working out in routine because it helps so much during pregnancy. And I want to make sure my A1C is below 7.
And we also want to make sure we have management and some other things for our job so that way Lexi has more time to kind of relax. Because right now we're like working 24/7 with and emails
it's
and
more
all this
on
other stuff.
My part, because holidays are so busy, you know, with like everyone wants the holiday deals and the brands want these things or that, and it's amazing, but it keeps me really, really busy because I do all the management right now, and most of the video creating is me when it comes to ads. So Christian's just spending a lot of time with Asher, which is amazing because he's His main focus is YouTube and our family account.
How do you get your baby to sleep in crib at night?
This is our most asked thing about parenting. How do we get him to sleep at night? How do we get him to sleep from 8 to 9 at night to 8 to 9 in the morning?
I feel like this is one of the most lucky things we have about him, but also one of the most unlucky at the same time.
He won't sleep anywhere but his crib. Or a flat surface that he feels
pack and play.
I guess a cage for a baby.
Basically, he just doesn't like any sort of human contact while he sleeps.
He doesn't like to be touched at all. He wants his space completely. So ever since he was born, we have our Dreamland sleep sacks, which we love. Those he sleeps with every night. And I think that is part of a thing that's always been his nurturing thing. Mm-hmm. Since we started using them as soon as he got home, you know how the mom and the baby has that love and nurturing thing, especially since he was in the NICU. So he didn't get that at first. And he was wrapped up in that jaundice thing for a while. So that probably got him to himself, and he was, yeah. But anyways, back onto the sleeping. The sleep sack is his nurturing thing. Whereas most babies, it's their mom's touch or something that. And he just wants to be by himself.
Ever since pretty much he came home, he was don't touch me. I want to be in my crib.
And he sleeps amazing, and he does really good, which is awesome. But we want to snuggle him. He don't want to snuggle us. Maybe one day out of the whole year he'll snuggle you.
How did you and Christian meet?
We met in gym class, my freshman, his junior year. Our school did a separated, we shared the gym, where there was a younger grade and a higher grade in the same gym, which is kind of weird to think about it. People probably if you're on different grades, how'd you have gym together?
I don't know how it works in other schools, because we've both only been to one school.
Only been to one school, one county. Our area we lived in only had one of everything.
Yeah, I forget other areas have multiple high schools. Where we live, there's just one high school
in the
entire county.
And one middle school, but then you have your little sectioned off elementary schools, which is weird.
That's how we met. Just curious, why y'all only have one car? What if you both need to be somewhere different?
Honestly, I feel this is a thought I was thinking about yesterday. We have one car. Our jobs are together in different paces of things.
Yeah.
And if I needed to be somewhere, I would either take the car or you drop me off.
Yeah.
If you needed to be somewhere, I would either take you or you would drive.
It's crazy because I was thinking about this the other day too. I was like, wow, we only have one car. I was like, that's so weird because I see other people and they're they have 2 to 3 cars, probably 2 cars minimum actually. Yeah. And I'm like, wow, am I missing something here?
I think a bigger thing was for us, we could either get one nice car.
Yeah.
And have one car payment, one insurance payment, and it'd be cheaper. Or you get 2 mediocre cars with higher payments and higher insurance.
But I do think
when we don't need one right now.
In the future, I would say probably the next year.
I was about to say the next year for sure, because we have a lot more bigger things coming up.
What's your favorite Christmas movie?
What is it, Christian?
It's The Mistletones, and you've recruited me to the dark side.
It's such a good movie. If you haven't watched it, it's literally my favorite.
It's my favorite too. And I'm not even a music person. I usually cannot stand music type of movies, a musical.
If they had a concert, I would be the first one there.
It's amazing. It's probably
their voices.
Yeah. I'm actually, hot take here, I don't like the Grinch. The original one.
He only likes the animated.
I like the new animated. I think it's so good.
I like the old Grinch because he's
yeah, and I don't, because I'm scared. What is your favorite Christmas tradition, or one you want to start, my queen?
Do we have any traditions we've made?
No, I would say
we suck at this. We do like to make Christmas cookies. That is our one thing we do.
I don't think that's a tradition, though.
A tradition is whatever you make together and do every year.
Well, I do that, every week.
I want to start I've seen the moms do they get they do a pajama, a movie, and a book for the night before Christmas. Christmas Eve. I really think that'd be something fun to do. We need new traditions, so please below drop in the comments some traditions you love to do with your little ones.
That's great, because we need help with that. Do you want a baby girl now since you already have a boy?
I think we'll honestly be fine with either one. We're happy as long as it's healthy and full term and just a great pregnancy.
Okay, I was gonna say, on this pregnancy, the second one, I was saying a girl, but now I don't know, I feel like it kind of took the joy because I already felt like that was a girl.
So we have our girls, what it feels like.
I felt like we actually had a baby girl already.
Yeah, that's what I feel like too.
So now I'm just oh, I already had both, so.
Yeah, and we never found out the gender. We posted on Facebook and Instagram. I forget they didn't see the post. We felt that it was literally 100% a girl because I was so sick. So we ended up naming her Rinley May. It felt really good to give her a name and just,
I don't know.
some piece of it.
I know, like, she's not here physically, but I feel like she's here in here.
Oh, definitely.
And definitely mentally.
Yeah,
so.
and, like, I've heard other moms say that, like, gave them peace, too. I would be happy either way because, like we've talked about before, the older brother-girl bond is really cute, or there's the boys gang.
I think the boy gang always sells me. I think it's so weird because if you have a boy and then a girl, you have to, like, still... It's like a completely new thing. Where a boy, you're kind of familiar with.
We already got it down pat with the boy.
Like wipe warmer, unless you want to get peed on. We'll start with that because brought that kid home and I got peed all over, and I was like, wow, welcome home. Yeah, so that's all. We love you. Jesus loves you, and we'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.